Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to be trying out a new eyeshadow palette with you guys, and I wanted to give you guys my honest opinion and review about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And yeah, let's get started with this makeup tutorial. Okay, so I purchased this palette from Colorpop because for Black Friday they had like all their palettes for 40% off, if I'm not mistaken. So I wanted to purchase this one. This one's the Cute AF Colorpop palette, and I definitely love the shades in this palette because if you guys know, I love these shades. I definitely gravitate towards these type of shades. I just love it. I mean, I have similar, but I just love the colors in this palette. So I definitely cannot wait to create a look with this palette today. And I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion and review about it. So before I get started with the eyes, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on my eyelids so I can prep them for the eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using this this is not Colorpop, this is Wet n Wild concealer, and this is in the shade, I think this is medium tawny if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just gonna blend that out with a brush. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion about it because I heard this palette is really good and really pigmented. So I want to give you guys a little review before the end of this year. I know I could, but I feel like I put out so many videos and like I'm not getting the reaction back. Like I work so hard on my videos, guys, and I definitely want your guys' honest opinion. And I love the people that always interact with me and always comment. I see you guys, I see you, and I love you guys for always commenting, giving the support. I love you guys. I just wish, you know, I had more interactive feedback because I mean I work really hard. I mean I have a 2-year-old, not a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old because she just turned 3, and it's kind of hard to balance everything out, but I manage. I definitely do manage. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. This is the shade Bling, and the good thing is that they have all the names in the back. I love that. So I'm gonna start off with this shade, white shade right here, and just set the concealer down. So yeah, I wish I had a little bit of a more support. I mean, I do work hard on my channel a lot, and I wish I can get more support and all that stuff, but I know with time everything will happen. Set, like I have them in my closet, they're just sitting there. I'm just waiting for me to hit that 1,000 mark, and I'll be like, yes, I can do my massive giveaway that I want to do and give back to you guys. So hopefully I can hit it before Christmas so I can give you guys a Christmas gift. I mean, and don't be discouraged that you don't win, because I will do more giveaways. Believe me, I will do more giveaways because I like to give back. I love to give back to my supporters, especially the ones that are just commenting all the time and showing me love and support. I see you guys. I do see you guys. So I don't know what look I want to do, but I am gonna grab this shade right here, and this one is, okay, hold on, let me make sure. Oh god, this shade is Café. I'm butchering that one, but I'm gonna take this shade right here, and it does have a little bit of kickback, but doesn't bother me. What's really important is how pigmented they are. So I'm gonna grab that, and I'm just gonna use this as my transition shade. It is really pigmented. Look at that, super pigmented. And guys, let me know if you guys like this setup, because I'm using my window and I'm just using a little bit of the lighting, but I'm using natural lighting. So let me know how you guys feel about it. I love this shade. It's so pigmented. I love it. Love it. so far. So I applied that shade. So I don't know what shade I want to go in with next. I definitely love all these shades. I think I'm gonna go in maybe with this brown. Maybe I'm gonna go in with this brown and put it in the inner corner. So let me grab a shadow brush. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god, what happened to this brush? Oh god, this brush is shedding. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, Mischief, right here, this brown shade. I'm gonna pick some of this out. Okay, this one doesn't have as much kickback as the first one has. So I'm just gonna apply this right here. It is not good to tug on your eye, but right now I need to tug because I need to see a little bit. Oh, but I don't know, this shade is not like blending. Maybe you can see that. This darker shade for some reason it's not blending like the other one did. Hold on. Use another brush. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush and try to blend it out, because for some reason it's not blending out. I don't like it. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to make it work, but I'm gonna go in with this pretty gold shade. And this is the shade Spoiled. Yeah, it's Spoiled. And I'm just gonna apply this on the eyelids. And no Fix Plus, I'm just applying it dry. Okay, so this is what I'm left with. The brown definitely is not my favorite shade. I definitely do not like it, but I'm gonna finish up with this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already finished up with the eyes. My overall thoughts about this palette, I think it's beautiful, it's blendable. The only shade that gave me issues was this one, which is Mischief. This dark brown was the only one was giving me a problem. I don't know if it was just the brush or it's just the shadow. Like, I tried putting it right here in the inner corner and it was just giving me issues blending it out. But everything else was beautiful. I love the gold shade. I think it's very pigmented with or without the Fix Plus. So I definitely love the palette so far, but let's move on. I'm gonna go in with concealer. Actually, I'm gonna use two concealers. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild and the Milani. I'm gonna mix them two together. So the Wet n Wild I will put on first and then mix in the Milani one. And I love the mixture of these two because it gives me that full coverage, but not so heavy that it's gonna make my under eye look cakey. So I definitely love that. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this one just because it's a little bit lighter and it gives me like the highlight under the eyes and then on the bridge of my nose. So I'm gonna go in with my brush. This is a Morphe E27 and I just use this to blend out my concealer. I've been loving this brush to blend out my concealer because it's just so good and it's so fast for some reason. So I definitely love it. I also go in with the sponge, but once I'm done blending, then I'll go in with the sponge to blend out any like harsh lines and anything like that. So I just blend this out. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild contour palette and I'm just gonna be using the banana shade to set. Oh, I am gonna go in with mascara and lashes. For today, I'm going to be using the Kiss lashes in the shade Shy. Not the shade, the style Shy. And I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild mascara. I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll be right back to finish up with the eyes and the rest of the face. Okay, so I am done with the lashes and mascara. I'm going to go back into the palette. I'm going to use this orangey shade, which is Louis. And I'm going to go and do my lower lash line and just connect it to the upper eyeshadow and the ups. Guys, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just all over the place. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend all this in. It's very pigmented. I definitely love the orangey shade. It's really pretty. Okay, so I am done with the waterline. Okay, I gotta fix this. So I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. I'm gonna grab this and I'm just gonna put this in the inner corner just to give it a little bit of more pop of color. Even though the gold is already like really shiny, I just want to put a little bit of this and a little bit on the brow bone. I'm gonna go in and use my bronzer. I'm gonna use the Neutrogena in the shade number 30. So I'm just gonna bronze the skin. So I'm just gonna pat this on. Blush. I'm gonna use this blush from Essence, and this is in the shade Satin Love. And I'm gonna grab my brush and just apply some blush. So I'm done with that. So I'm just gonna blend this out and take away the powder. Okay, so I'm gonna go in again with the Maybelline highlighter. Just highlight the highest points of my face. Definitely love this highlighter. It's a beautiful gold highlighter. So for lippy, I'm going to be using this beautiful red color, and this is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in collaboration with Sarai, or I Love Sarai, and this is in the shade Arriba, and I love this shade. It's just such a beautiful red shade, and it lasts a long time, so I definitely love it. So I'm going to apply this on my lips.